Play with me
Really, I
now.
need. I know you want to rub this face. I know you want to rub this body. I know you love rubbing me. You love this fur. You love my attention, and I want your attention too. When I get the licking and shit.
Don't hold back how you feel. Welcome to the platform for the misunderstood and creatives alike. So roll a joint and pour a shot. You're listening to the Dash It Out podcast, the show that brings your after hours talk to daytime. No wrong opinions and all unfiltered. With your host, Vic Dash Tour.
Hey, hello, Cherie.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing perfectly fine. How are you?
Good, thank you.
So for the most part, just let's sit back for a minute, okay? Are you a wine person?
I love wine. I love red
Love
wine.
Cheers!
Okay, red wine. Oh, see, I prefer Chardonnay.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Let's just go ahead and visualize us just sitting back for a minute, okay? And
All right.
we're just gonna go ahead and dash this out a little bit. Shout out to everyone who's listening and tuning in on this day's episode of the Dash It Out Show. And I'm joined by my lovely, awesome, mysterious co-host, Cherie Marquez.
Hello.
Yeah, just like tell the listeners like a little about you.
Well, thank you so much for having me. And my name is Cherie Marquez. I am the dog mystic.
Aha! Wow!
I have been training dogs for 20 years, and my mission is just to bring peace to the home, help as many animals and people as possible. So
I love that. Yeah, I'm an animal lover myself. I got a rabbit now, but I have two dogs as well. So it's like I love my furry companions. So your mission is to keep dogs in their forever home.
yes.
You work through that with different methods as far as commands and problem solving exercises.
Yes.
Is that to build? Is it? I'm interpreting far as what is this you do? Far as in a sense, I would consider it more body language, but at the same time, because I'm on a spiritual level, so I just feel as though were you like a dog psychic? Can you like
Not yet.
truly explain it? Because I'm highly intrigued. It's a real fascinating topic. Like I'm really intrigued. I mean, I understand a lot of your mission. I really kind of like want to dig into this. So please enlighten me.
Thank you. So I am actually taking a course to learn
Okay.
about animal communication and like actually communicating with the animals. But in regards to the dog training, you got to realize that all dogs have a sixth sense, so they know exactly how a person is feeling. Like the second that you open up the front door, that dog knows whether that person is a good person or has negative energies.
I don't like you. I don't like you at all.
So
Yes.
so they know exactly what's going on. They're extremely receptive, but also the leash is your tool. You're in control when the leash is on, and whatever you're feeling or thinking goes from you through the leash and to the dog. So
Okay.
in regards to the training, it's about like problem solving. So, stopping the dog from running out the door. So all of those problems subside, and teaching the commands. Now, the main thing with the commands is it's mental stimulation, so it gets the dog more tired
Right.
than just running around and playing with
So,
certain toys.
so the interaction keeps the dog afloat, far as the communication level.
Yes,
Because I had two pit bulls. Okay, screw the misconception that everyone have about pit bulls being evil.
I love
and they
pit
just
bulls.
I love pit bulls as well. I hate that shit.
For the love of everything sacred and holy, would you please shut your yapper?
Excuse my French,
Mhm.
but I hate it. I fucking hate it. They always
No,
get
it's
this
there's
notion.
it's the people. It's the people that make them aggressive. And yes,
Okay,
they're powerful and strong, but it's the
exactly.
people that abuse them and make
Yeah,
them go crazy and attack the the people or
Exactly.
the dogs or whatever. If they're keeping them as a protector and they're just keeping them in the backyard with no socializing, with no playtime, and they're like, they're just being neglected,
Completely neglected.
and then they're on they're on the one side of a wooden fence, and then you got all the small little yappy dogs that are at barking at them on the other side of the fence.
Yeah. And
It drives
if
them
something would ever
crazy.
transpire, so you got like tips and tricks to maneuver the mindset of a dog. You know the basic things that's needed and something that you can use and have a little trick up your sleeve to help you and your furry companion to have a better relationship. I'm highly
Yeah.
intrigued, and I know you said you had a workshop, small paws dogs training. I'm curious to know more about that. Can you elaborate more?
Yes, well, I mean, like I've always wanted to go virtual and, just create some courses. I've
Okay,
been wanting to for the past like 10 years or so, but
got you.
but once COVID started and the quarantine started, that was the perfect opportunity for me to really do it and stop making excuses.
Please stop that.
So I made a free online virtual course, a dog training course that goes through, let's say, if you're thinking about getting a dog, then the correct ways to choose the right dog that's for you and for your family. And then it gives like different problem solving techniques and how to get a puppy used to wearing a collar and a leash for the first
Okay,
time. So it has
yeah.
all kinds of really good tips.
It is. It's highly important. I know my dog was always. I try to put a leash on him. He just go ape shit. Like he would just go through the roofs. Like he was not doing it. He would do like certain things that you mentioned, or the tips and tricks that you have in your book. It's a lot that's beneficial to everyone that has a dog, have a furry companion, which I completely I support. Like,
Mhm.
just don't adopt. I feel as though don't just adopt because the quarantine and because 9 times out of 10 that leads to neglect, especially if when you need to go back to work. You understand? So I just want people to like really, if you adopt, if you get a companion, be able to spend time with them and just get to know them. They're also an individual as well. I mean, it's a living life. I mean, shit. I mean, God made everything. The creator made everything and animals along with it. So
Yes,
who
for
is
sure.
us to deny another creature? I'm just on. I'm on another level when it comes to this topic, and it's pretty interesting because we need to just start thinking. We need to have the dog mindset. Okay, the dog mindset. We need to have that level of loyalty and trust and understand that at the same time we may be aggressive when the time arises, far as life threatening situations. Okay, we can be aggressive,
Your fucking heart will be mine.
but that's just within our nature. Same as with a dog. Our loyalty is there, but because we inclined to have loyalty, trust, and love. But 9 times out of 10, we get persuaded by the ordeals of life, and we tend to lose that childlike behavior, which is kind of like what I'm really. I'm really curious, and I love that you said that a dog psychology and a child psychology are so much alike, and I'm like highly fascinated because honestly, I can see the similarities.
Yes.
I would say like I don't know. I honestly feel as though you're deeply in tune with your work, and I love it. Um, Also, were there angels sent from Earth, and I love that as well. And I quote, I love it. It's highly
Thank you.
fascinating. I don't, and I quote it. Okay, I'm gonna make mention, and I quote. Okay, and I
Yes.
quote. Don't sue me. Okay.
Never. No way.
But
Don't worry.
I love it. I love it. It's touching. It really is touching. But for the most part, can you just talk a little bit more about your book, The Dog Mystic? Like, what is it that we can all learn from your
Um,
teachings?
so I'm the forthcoming author of the Dog Mystic, and
Okay.
I am in the process right now, and it's more or less
Which is a
just to,
best-selling.
yes, of course, it's going to be.
Yes,
It
best-selling author.
is.
Yes, it is.
So, it's going to teach you all about dog behavior and the
Okay,
correct ways to, introduce dogs and what to look for and
gotcha.
some, different commands and just to bring peace to the home and just sitting down on the floor and enjoying your dog just to escape from either thinking about the past or dealing
Okay,
with the future. So you
right.
sit down on the floor and breathe with your dog and yeah.
Oh.
My thing is, do you believe there's a such thing as a bad dog? I mean, I feel as though all dogs are great, but there are some dogs who just been trained to just. Do you feel as though I ain't gonna say? Do you feel as though there's some dogs are bad dogs? It just brings back to your previous comment whereby like it's just about the owners who train them to be vicious. I just want to rephrase my question.
Hmm.
I want to know, is there a way to reprogram a dog that's been, I would say, brainwashed to have aggressive behavior? Like if there's a dog that's like coming from dog fights and out of that world, like batshit crazy, is
Hmm.
there a way, is there a way you can like resolve their past and help them to
Be a
create a new
dog.
future? Yes.
Hmm.
Okay. Help them
So
become a new dog so they can get a new family, a new chance at life.
I have
Is there tips that
been
you can
I
talk
have
about that?
been thankful and grateful enough to be able to transform dogs' lives.
Okay.
And it takes
That's
time. It definitely takes time for
yeah,
for the dog to gain that trust because
gotcha.
they've had so much negativity surrounding them that they
Okay.
think that, like, everyone is out to, just everybody is out to get them, or that they have to be aggressive with everyone.
Oh, good.
Mm.
My most memorable dog that I like pretty much rehabilitated, his name was Gangsta, and
Gangster. Oh yeah, I know that's right. Woo. He must have been a beast. I don't know. That's crazy. It's funny because I have a friend dog who's player. So it's kind of yeah. So
they
it's a
play off
beast.
their names. I'm telling you, it's just like, yeah, my name is Gangsta, right?
Yeah, like
I'll
yeah,
kick
and they
your
just
ass.
develop that personality.
Yes,
Player
totally.
beast.
And he looked interesting and kind of like kind of gangster. Only because he was
Yeah.
a Peruvian hairless dog mixed with maybe like a, I don't know. He was short
He
and
was he was
stocky.
a mutt. He got everything.
Right. He was
He
short
just
and
got
stocky,
everything.
but he didn't have that much hair, so it made
Right.
him look even more more aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
So he was in the one of the programs that I have is a boot camp where the dog stays at the facility for 2 weeks, and then we train with the owners afterwards. So he was actually, we kept him at the facility for, I think it was like a total of 4 weeks instead of 2 weeks. And his aggression was so bad that I got a mannequin hand,
Mm-hmm.
and so it was more or less just like putting the hand in there just to show him that, like, I'm not, this hand is, you can attack it as much as you want, but this hand is not going to hit you, and nothing is going to happen in regards to that. So it took a long, long time, and he was extremely aggressive with the guy's new girlfriend. And by
Right.
the end of the boot camp and the training, and just teaching him that it's okay, and he was gaining the acceptance and
Right.
the just the affection from myself and from the other handlers that were at the facility.
Oh yeah.
He was able to get along with the girlfriend to the point
Mm-hmm.
where once they took the dog home, they kept the dog on the leash just to be on the safe side, the transition and stuff.
I think not.
But
Right.
by the half a year later or the following, like, just like probably like a year later. I mean, he
Right.
went with he went with the girl everywhere. He slept in their bed. He just
Uh,
he went
he was in
from
love with them.
he
He
went from
loved
an
her.
outside guard dog that was attacking anybody that came onto the property and being extremely aggressive to actually being the family dog. So it was beautiful.
Another beautiful day in paradise.
It is. It
Beautiful
sounds like a beautiful moment.
transformation.
Right. Really beautiful. Like a little
Yes.
butterfly. Like a
Yes.
lotus opening up. That's highly
Yes.
beautiful. Hey, that's
Thank you.
inspiring. That's inspiring. Hey, I mean, I kind of wish we can do the same for people sometimes.
Really?
I mean,
Yes.
not everyone is like that, but for some reason, that's kind of reason why there's an issue where people always feel as though dogs or they are what you consider not intelligent, like they because like they consider we are higher, we on a hierarchy far as the predator level. Okay, because we do more. But when
Hmm.
it comes to animals, when it comes to dogs, oh, you just this, you stupid, you're a dumb dog. It's just a lot of misconception and naysayers that's always trying to diminish a dog's value and be like, you can't do this, you can't compare them to that, you can't compare them when they're actually highly intelligent. Honestly, feel as though they can be a little bit smarter than us sometimes. I mean, hey, I mean it happens. It happens. I remember my dog knew how to open the refrigerator.
What the fuck?
He knew where his food was coming from. He knew like what he wanted. I mean, when I say like refrigerator, like yeah, I spoil my dog. Okay, I made sure his name was Hermes. Okay, I
Nice.
spoiled his ass to death. He's a little gray blue nose pit not Boston Terrier, but pit bull. I did right, but he would just follow me. Like he would know where to go and get his food at. He would he would be at that oven like when it's off. Of course, I'm not gonna burn my dog, but when it's off and it's like leftovers, like he just knew how the hell to get to what he wanted. And I love that about him because just like it was not even just about food, it's just about like when they know something is wrong. Like, come on now,
Oh, they're
that
very
insight, that
receptive.
intuition.
Hmm.
Some of us just don't we lack that intuition. Some of us just don't have it. And that need I honestly feel that's something that can be inherited for everyone. Okay, it will feel like paradise on earth.
Well, and
Who don't want that?
it's great. It's absolutely great.
Right.
And I mean,
Who
with
don't want that?
humans, technology is taking over everything. So that's why we
Yes,
need
it
to
is. We're in a virtual. We're
use
going to
our
virtual.
dogs, use our dogs to
Yes.
pull us into the present moment instead of just surfing the internet and using technology to numb
Yeah.
us out. We need to use the
Always.
animals as the love. They're here to love.
Right.
Say, hey, I'm here. Come on, give me some attention. Let's go.
Right. I'm ready to go. Like
Play with me
I'm ready. I
now.
need. and I know you want to. Who you? I know you want to rub this face. I know you want to rub this body. I know you love rubbing me. You love this fur. You love my attention, and I want your attention too. When I get the licking and shit. Like I swear, dogs cannot. They awesome. They really cool companions. Like, quick question: do people
Yes.
ever come like this? Are there ever any negative naysayers? Any like people that's judging? What it is that you do, like far as on a level, like 'cause like I said, there's a lot of naysayers when it comes to animals and pets, and feel as though like they can't be this, and that. I don't like them. I bash them people. I mean, everyone's right to their own opinion, but everyone's not entitled to the facts. Sometimes facts can be highly misleading.
Mhm.
I'm just kind of curious, like, have you ever been in a predicament whereby like someone's trying to undermine what it is that you do? Have you ever had them experiences? If not, it's perfectly fine, but I'm just curious
Um,
because I know personally.
well, I mean, let's say if like somebody comments on a picture or video, anything that I post,
Yeah,
and it's negative and like I don't like the way that you're training and that's abuse and blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, well, go look at my reviews and okay, you can think whatever you want.
yeah.
And in regards to clients, I mean, like there have been clients that I have fired as clients.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
It's just like, I'm sorry.
Uh,
We're totally not getting along and you just are seeing things totally different the way that I'm doing it. So
But you the
go.
dog mystic. You doing it right. They don't know what they're doing. You was doing it right. Okay. This is the reason why
Thank you.
today's
Yes.
topic is doggy style. And I don't want people to think that that I'm being, you know, disgusting, being provocative. But no, we're doing it the doggy's way. Because evidently dogs
Mhm.
have more sense than a lot of people. Do not
Do you know
just
how
sit
many
back and just be
times
love.
I say to my dogs, like, man, I wish I was a dog just to chill and like, I mean, I want to come back as a spoiled dog. So
Uh
they're in the air
yes, boy, right.
condition. They got some amazing food and affection and playtime and socializing. I mean, come on. They don't have to worry
You
about
might you
bills and
right.
drama, nothing. So
You
it's
be lucky
great.
enough to be a Paris Hilton dog.
It's
That
great.
dog get it all. That dog get the life, the best life. Shit, that dog
Hmm.
get like a lot of things a lot of people want. Like fuck, but but a lot of people give a lot of dogs a lot of things. But I just it's just interesting to me. Just a quick question. This is like an off topic question. Okay,
No problem.
do you smoke weed? Do you smoke? Are you a smoker? To me,
Yes.
you give me smoker vibes. Yes,
Yes.
cannabis, right? Okay,
Yes.
I know that's right. Yeah, and I mean, of course, you from the Cali area, so if I'm
Actually, I live in Florida.
You're a dumbass. You're a dumbass.
So Florida has some good stuff for sure. South Florida,
okay, yeah,
actually,
yeah,
well,
South Florida, yes.
so South Florida. So I'm in Hollywood, Florida, instead of Hollywood,
Hmm.
California.
Oh, okay, got you.
um,
yes. We actually like been in the dispensary here at DC because I'm in the Washington DC area. We have like multiple dispensaries, and we just been the bill been passed and all that. So like we get a lot of stuff imported from like the west and south coast. And I don't know what it is. North gas is okay. North weed is it's okay, but it's just I don't know. It's just something about that flair. There's something about that flair that like you know what this the west and south just brings. I don't know. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I'm sorry. But yeah, hey, look, it's a nice form of elevation. Okay, hey, better that
uh,
than agitation, right?
oh, it's so much better. So much better. It's just chilling out and enjoying, and you know, the way I look at it is God wouldn't have put it on earth and let it grow in the ground if he didn't want it here. So it's there. It's here
Right.
for a reason. It's here for a reason, and there's so many healing factors
Yes,
that are good for the body and
it's
the mind.
highly beneficial. Yes, it's a
Yes.
natural medicine that's been like forever. This was so fun. I love talking to you. You just
Thank
awesome. You
you.
highly informative. Like you enlighten me. I feel elevated. You just
Perfect. Love
an
it.
awesome,
Thank
cool
you.
person. And I just want everyone to please go and check her out. Okay, the Dog Mystic. Okay,
Yay!
best-selling author. And just
Yeah,
afterwards though, this something.
thedogmystic.com.
Yes, at dogmystic.com. There's something there for everyone. Shit, we all can learn from this. Okay, we all learning. We all elevated 2020. It's 2020's been a hell of a year, but we can flip it. We can make it something more. Okay. Like,
Yes.
just being optimistic, stay positive for the future. Yes. But anyway,
Mhm.
thank you, Cherry, so much for being on the Dash It Out show. For everyone, check out her work and be sure to check out this intriguing but fascinating book, The Dog Mystic. You can find her work, Cherie Marquez, The Dog Mystic, at thedogmystic.com.
Yes.
But until
Yes.
next time, we're going to continue to dash it out. I feel so energized. I feel intrigued. I feel enlightened. Now, I'm just like, I kind
Now you
of
can
wish.
knock it out. Knock it out all weekend long.
Right,
Oh
I'm just
yeah.
I'm just feeling it. But
Thank
yeah,
you so
thank you so much
much.
for being on the Dash It Out show.
Thank you all.
Dash It Out.
Awesome.
All the information and the details will be down in the description. So for everyone, please check it out. Stay tuned for future episodes. Cherry, you did the shits, okay? You did it. We just in our zone.
Excellent. I just
Yes.
want to leave you with one quick tip.
Breaking news.
Because of
Okay.
quarantine and everybody is home, and
Exactly.
the schedules are off.
Right.
The important thing is whether you have a puppy or you have a dog that's a little bit older than a puppy. If you can keep them separated from you so they're not walking around and following your every move. If you have them separated as like for a nap time and separate them for 2 hours every single day, just so they get used to being away from you. And because separation anxiety starts when the dog is with people all the time. And separation anxiety is the hardest thing to solve. So the dog needs a little bit of alone time, even if it's only for 2 hours. Even if they can still hear you inside the house, at least they're not following your every single move.
Thank you for that. So yeah, separation anxiety, y'all, is not a good thing. If you don't want it to happen to you, don't do it to your furry companion, especially your puppy. Don't brainwash them at that young to feel that way. No one wants that life to live. Yes, thank you so much, Cherie. Again, your key is to keep dogs in their forever homes, and that's what we all should do. With problem solvings and exercises, thank you for the tips and trick. Check her out at thedogmystic.com. All the information will be left in the bio. All right, Cherie. Well, this concludes this episode of Dash It Out Show. I would love for you to come back again. Like I think you have more than what you learned on. It's okay. You have some secrets hidden. It's okay. I'm gonna figure them out. We're gonna figure them out. But,
Thank you for the opportunity, and I look forward to being on again for sure.
Likewise. And this is just phase 1 of the show. So yes, come on, bring it on.
All right, perfect.
But yeah, I really do love it. Thank you so much again. The pleasure is mine. The pleasure is all mine. Like for real, I really do appreciate your company. All right, well, till next time. See ya. Have a great one, everyone. Thank you for listening to the Dash It Out Show. Thank you for my awesome co-host. Yes.
Man, god damn it. I kinda like wish this episode didn't end. But it's all cool. So shout out to everyone who joined us today on this episode of the Dash It Out Show. And I want to give a special shout out and love and thanks to my awesome co-host, Cherie Marquez, aka the Dog Mystic. Y'all better go check her out. Alright? So until next time, I'm your host, Vic Dash Tour. Peace.